Oh dear. Oh, it's okay. Man, I really don't want to be doing this. Why are we looking at this again? A cookie virus stages. Journal entries by okay. I don't know how to do this, so yeah. So damn Twilight, you look crazy as hell. Beginning stage. Fumi is somewhat sane but very hungry. They crave the cookies they were infected with more than anything. They are desperate to do anything. What the heck? And are desperate to do anything for more. Earliest sign is rainbow muzzle. But that would look so cool. And current smile frown. Oop. Blown pupils? Whoa! Whoops. Alright, oh, going blind. Yeah. I do not know how to react to that. Second stage, when his sanity is declining. They can still speak but cannot stop thinking about their hunger. Man, I would just go to the nearest McDonald's. I ain't joking, bro. They're extremely desperate for cookies. The cookie shop exists, you know. So much they start chasing down and eating anything living. Bruh, really? In case they have cookies in their stomach, mouths and stomach begin to rot. Hair and feathers begin to fall. Look at that. Oh my god. Stretching induces skin tearing. Okay. Stretching mouth. Ugh, this is not losing feathers and hair. Losing feathers and hair. Okay. I don't want to be doing this right now. I really don't. Third stage sanity is gone. They can no longer speak and only make desperate sounds of hunger and anger. Sounds like me. This music is kind of getting annoying. That should be good. They begin eating ponies. I'm about to end this video right here, hoping for a sweet taste to satisfy their needs. Bruh. Their mouths are starting to stretch or droop, depending on if they are mutated with a smile or frown. In this case, she is smiling, which is extremely, terrifying. They are dangerously skinny. Good for you. Different parts of their body begin to stretch and change, depending on the pony. Manes and tail hair have shed. My reading is awful today, my mistake. Pony is unrecognizable besides cutie mark. How would you even know if that's Twilight or not? Like, that could be an imposter. Okay?
I don't think so, Eggman. You have to do what I say, or else you're under arrest, Eggman. Eggface. You may be the most ever fucking call me that ever again. I'll kill you.
Wait. Hold on. Whoa. Part 10? Hold on. Let me get out of this real quick. Where's the starting? I don't understand. Where is the starting? I am so confused. Oh, here we go. Rainbow Dash's journal, surveying the cookie virus. This looks neat. This is all my fault. I'm not the type to keep a journal. Yeah, no shit. He says writing down your thoughts can help you. Can help you. Why am I reading so bad today? Can help your nerves and keep thoughts straight. Unlike me, I am. Let's just continue. Right now, me, Applejack, and Rarity, and the CMC, what the hell is that? Are hiding out in the Sweet Apple Acres barn. We've barricaded all the windows, doors, but we can't stay here forever. Yeah, no kidding. We're all fine, just pretty shaken up. Applejack is looting the barn, finding anything we can eat or use as weapons. She refuses to look at me or even speak to me. Yeah, I don't think I'd be trusting her either. Rarity is panicking, that's obvious, but she's trying her best to calm her sister down. Poor Sweetie Belle isn't taking any of this well. She hasn't stopped crying since we got here. Apple Bloom is also trying to comfort Sweetie Belle. No. AJ and Scootaloo also isn't speaking to me. I don't really blame her. Coronavirus. For all that's left in Pony Hill, as far as I know. Music is creepy as hell. We gave everyone those terrible cookies, and all I can see when I close my eyes is Twilight's twisted grin and Fluttershy's drooping frown. I don't want to think about them. That's what that says. Alright. She did, I can already tell. I can tell just by reading this. Pinkie Pie was the first pony who ate a cookie, but I haven't seen her anywhere. She hasn't. Can somebody please help me? She wasn't at Sugar Cube Lunar with the poor Cake family, those little cake twins. What have I done? Yeah, she's definitely dead. We can already all agree on that. She's already dead. Do I go up? Hey, stop doing that. Cookie virus stages surrounding ponies. Hold on, did I already see this already? Beginning stage, same as smiling ponies. What the hell? Same as smiling pony. Pony still has sanity, but is very unreal. They talk about how much they need the cookies and or infected with. Earliest signs of rainbow muzzle. Yeah, we already read this. Unlike smiling pony, pupils are dilated and eyes into think, permanently drooping jaw. Second stage, pony sanity is declining. They can still speak all day, so I don't know what the word cookies, bro. Okay. I do not know how. It's been like 3 months since I've had cookies, being honest. They are extremely desperate for cookies. So much they start chasing down anything living. At this stage, they often find and eat small animals. Now, with Fluttershy, I don't think she'd be the type to do such a thing. But, you know. Though if confronted by a pony, they won't hesitate to attack. Their mouths and stomach begin to rot. Hair and feathers begin to fall out. Yep, we already know about this. That neck! That neck reminds me of the teacher from Little Nightmares. Oof. Third stage, Sandy is completely... I'm sorry. Excuse me. Third stage, Sandy is completely gone. Pony can no longer speak and can only make desperate sounds of hunger and anger. And anger. They begin strictly targeting ponies. I already read that. Hoping for a sweet taste to satisfy their need, unlike Twilight Sparkle, who I have observed in the past, Fluttershy seems to droop downwards instead of growing taller. Do all flying ponies mutate this way? I am unsure if it's too dangerous for me to find out. Mane and feathers have completely shed. Ponies left unrecognizable besides their keen arc. Yeah, I can see. Eyes. She keeps staring at me. Girl, you better run. Drooping, stretching neck. Like Miss Neck. Unhinged jaw. No teeth. I don't see no teeth. Oh yeah, she sees you alright. Final stage, Pony is beyond... Final stage, Pony is beyond recognizable, can't even call it a pony anymore, blind by its incredible hearing and sense of smell. Breathing is rapid and rigid. It is very hungry. It will lunge and attack at any noise or scent of blood. Stay indoors, lock the doors. Going outside is guaranteed death. I think she can see me. Can she see me? She sees me. Yes, she sees you.
Oh my god, stop doing this to me.
Surviving the cookie virus part 2. You can't doubt in the barn for only 2 nights before we were spotted. Heard an awful groaning sound. Hey, yo. Well, at least it doesn't say moaning, because that'd be even worse. Okay, so we heard an awful groaning sound, and I took a peek outside and mangled and grinning Granny Smith, who was slowly approaching the barn. Luckily, she was far away enough for us to have time to pack up a wagon and supplies and book it out the back door. Yeah. What the heck is this? So, AJ and I pulled the cart with every pony inside, but even the 2 fastest pony in Ponyville running in sync. An awful thudding sound was echoing behind us. It was chasing us. What the heck? Bloom started crying. That's my granny. She's family. We have to help her. Girl. Your granny more dead than a 19... your granny more dead than the 1980s or something. I took a look at AJ and she had tears in her eyes. That ain't our family no more, Sugar Cube. What the heck? We didn't know where we were headed, we didn't know where we were headed, but it had to be away from Granny and away from Ponyville, but we were still suddenly caught off by a creature jumping in front of us. It was hard to tell who it was, but in a moment, from Applejack's guttural scream, I paused. It was Big Macintosh? How the heck do you pronounce that? Or it used to be, at least. In an effort to get away from them, AJ and I took a violent swerve right, tumbling down a steep hill. It was really hard to fall. Everyone fell out of the wagon, and things crashed us into a big apple tree. Owie! Owie! In the mess, a chunk of the wagon crushed my wing. Another fell on AJ's leg. Ah! Owie! My wing hurt like hell, and it was all twisted in ways it shouldn't be, but there was no time to shake it off. We had to go. Good choice. Rary levitated all the supplies she could, and AJ and I carried the CMCs on our backs. AJ was limping harshly with every step, but she was in such a blind panic, I'm not even sure she realized she was hurt. AJ led the way and showed us to a little wooden shed in the middle of the orchard. I don't want to be reading this no more. My throat hurts. Said that the orchard was so far away from the barn, they built a little shed to hold extra supplies. It was small and uncomfortable. Everyone was pressed up against either a basket or a shovel. Ow! But I get reassured it was only until morning. Those things were gone. Her family. What is that? What is that? My wing. I could barely sleep. My wing felt broken. I'm sure Applejack isn't in any better condition. Plus, I couldn't get Granny's face out of my head or Apple Bloom's cries, so I decided to go stand away and listen for watching. Listen or watching for anything close by. Couldn't hear anything all night. Not footsteps, heavy breathing or anything. I'm sure we were all safe. I couldn't help but like we were being watched. Yeah, no shit. Oh. Surviving the Guards, Part 3. Where are her wings at? No, please don't tell me she had to cut it off. What the? I must have fallen asleep. Oof. Ugh. I must have fallen asleep at some point because I woke up to Rarity nudging my shoulder. It was morning and everyone was awake. Applejack said it was okay to leave. We each grabbed a basket and loaded them with apples. Why? Apples don't really fill you up. For the time being, they'd be only It'd be our only food source. I barely picked 5 apples when I heard Rarity shriek. Oof. Without much thinking, I ran to her. She was holding up a magical gem shield and pushing back what used to be Big Mac. He was thrashing and gargling, and Rarity's magic was fading. What should I do? What could I do? I don't know. Help your friend to stop being useless? Oh, that's Pinky. I can tell. It's gotta be, because I remember the ways that she used to straighten her hair like that. Before I could act, some pony lunged in the scene, whipping a powerful flashlight, shining it in Big Mac's eyes. Eye sockets? Big Mac howled and took a few dizzy steps away. The pony yelled, "Get the Crusaders, follow me." The 3 of us ran, AJ being the only one still carrying her apple basket. Nice. Rarity and I carried the Crusaders. In a blind panic, we followed this pony until we were out of breath. And sure, we weren't followed. We only stopped when AJ collapsed on the ground. The pony turned outward. That's when I got a good look at her. I knew it. Pinky! Pinky! I jumped on Pinky for a hug, but she shoved me away. This confused me because I'd never been denied on a hug from Pinky. But she did look a lot different. As she helped AJ get on her feet, I should just say. I got a good look at her. She had her hair down, multiple scars on her body. Wait, where? Oh, I see them. Her mouth was rainbow. I'm not infected, Pinky says, and I'm bunkering at Fluttershy's. She's probably infected, bro. At Fluttershy's cottage. Let's go. AJ ended up ditching the apple basket, and Pinky carried her own on her back. Pinky, let us to Fluttershy's. Fluttershy's all dying. What does this mean? Rarity seemed overjoyed. The Pinky side. No. She's going to. Yeah. I had a feeling. But she's also not home. She hasn't been for a while. Her cottage is far away enough from Ponyville. I think we've been bunking there for a while. When we got to Fluttershy's, it was just Pinky. It was, just as Pinky said, empty. Not even a single animal. Oh, that's lovely. But there was lots of bloody chunks on the ground that used to be Shy's critters. I wonder if Fluttershy did this. That's beautiful. Pinky led us to Fluttershy's basement and grabbed medical kit, a bandage of AJ's leg before doing the same to my wing. I don't want my wing, so don't you just take it away. Take it away! I'm not a doctor, so I don't know if you'll hear right. I'm sorry. It's cool, I replied. My wing hurt, but it felt better in the sling. Now I need answers from you, Pinky. We can't keep secrets during this. What happened to you? Are you infected? Pinky looked around the room and sighed. Can I speak to you alone? I'm gonna tell you to tell her whatever she has you to say it. Terry Pony, but either way. But the way she spoke was suddenly soft. She sounded to the verge of tears, so I agreed. Yeah, she's infected, I can already tell you. Made our way upstairs and quietly looked through all the windows, make sure we hadn't been followed. Pinky sighed and turned to me, tears welling up in her eyes. Oh, Rainbow, this is all my fault. Rainbow Dash's journal. Trigger warning, character death. Oh, sheesh. Surviving the Cookie Virus, Part 4. This music is cool. I wish I could just admit that the virus was entirely her fault. But I thought it was my own. She looked like she just got slapped. Okay, so I was shocked. Piggy just admitted the virus was entirely her fault. But I thought it was my own. No, Pinky, it can't be. I was just the one who fed everyone. I was the one who fed everyone those cookies. I fed everyone the cookies. Tears were streaming down Pinky's face. I could tell this wasn't time to argue, even if I wanted to tell her all. Even if I wanted to take all the blame, she continued to explain herself. I'm sure Applejack has told you by now this was all meant to be a terrible prank on you. To one-up you. And it was all my idea. When you came to this... Hold on, I can't see. I still can't see. When you came to me with the idea to prank the whole town with rainbow joke cookies, I came up with the idea to prank you into something, into thinking we all become zombies. I'm eating them, but after you fed me that first cookie, I felt odd. It was hard to explain what the feeling was, but it was too determined to get you back. This was the perfect chance. I forced everyone in Pony to at least buy 1 or 2 boxes of cookies, convincing those who didn't want the cookies to participate. I ignored how sick those cookies made me in order to one-up you, and now I murdered everyone in Ponyville. It was just some cookies. Get over it. Pinky crumpled to the floor, tears. Despite her apology, I still didn't believe she had anything to apologize for. I'm definitely gonna have to split this video up into something. Knelt down and wrapped her in my good wing. Oh, Pinky, none of this is your fault. Oh my god, my stomach hurts. It's not like you made those cookies. There's no way you could have known. Pinky sniffed right. But I've been wondering, what did you put in those cookies that made the ponies become this? I blinked at Pinky. I didn't make the cookies. Don't you remember? I said, I special ordered them. I special ordered them? Huh? From someone in Canterlot. Oof. I didn't want to order them from Sugar Cube Corner. All of us would ruin the prank. Pinky perked up and confused. But what if you didn't make those cookies? But if you didn't make those cookies, then who did? What is going on over here? We were interrupted by a horrible sound outside. Help! Help me! Help me! Instinctively, Pinky and I made back down into Fluttershy's basement, our sun entrance. Startled what school was about. What happened? Pinky immediately shushed her, and we all listened. Shushed! Help me, please. She sees me. I ballooned. That's a pony. There's a pony out there. Everyone started running up the stairs before Applejack grabbed her by the tail. Apple Bloom. No. No. We're actually almost done with this. Applejack grabbed her by the tail. Apple Bloom, no. We already read that. Alright. Apple Bloom yanked herself away from her sister. There's a pony out there who needs help. Our family's got Applejack, just like you said. I have to help any pony before it's too late. No, you don't. Oh, she's dead. Before any of us could grab her, Applejack was running up the stairs and outside. Applejack, stop! Applejack desperately screamed as her sister ran away. Instantly, every pony was going after Apple Bloom. As the cries for help outside continued, it sounded like a male pony, one I recognized for sure. Apple Bloom burst out of Fluttershy's cottage and turned the corner of where the cries were coming from, and that was not a pony. I could tell. What the heck is that? Miss Neck! Oh wait! Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so that's what I missed. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure what that was, but okay. Rainbow Dash is trying to trigger more character death and blood. If you don't like character death or blood, you should probably leave. But if you think it's interesting, you can stay. That's okay. Wait, what? How is this part 5? Weren't we just on part 1? The scream came out of Applejack was the worst thing I've ever heard. There was nothing we can do but watch. The Apple Bloom was devoured. Even Pinky was too paralyzed to do anything. Things couldn't get any worse. And Sweetie Belle started charging at the creature. Rary's scream mimicked Applejack's. Sweetie Belle's horn lit up. I could tell she was trying to blind the creature. Is that supposed to be Fluttershy? As Pinky once did. But as soon as her horn lit up, it went out. Oh, she's dead. Well, that escalated quickly. Pinky was behind Sweetie and an instant whipped out her flashlight and successfully stunned the creature. The horrible thud of Sweetie Belle's lifeless body was such a sickening noise. Pinky didn't say anything, but as soon as the creature was stunned, we were shoved back into the cottage. Nice. Come on now, it wasn't her fault. Why didn't you do anything? Applejack was screaming at Pinky. Pinky hushed Applejack by putting her foot over her mouth. Ugh! Well, he immediately shoved her away. Applejack jumped on Pinky and had her pinned. You could have saved her, both of them. Why didn't you pull out your stupid little flashlight then? Would you keep your voice down? She can hear us from down here. I don't care what apple trees rock about keeping quiet. Our sisters are dead. Solo started sobbing. I was surprised when she buried her face in my chest. She was clearly angry with me before, but wrapped my wing around her in comfort anyway. Okay. Barely stepped in. Apple, He is right. We need to wait until we're safe. What good are we to our sisters if we're also dead? Yeah, which I guess stated before letting Pinky go. The crunching. So there were a few hours of the horrible crunching outside. Once it was silent, we were alone. We already found our voice. So what do we do now? Everyone looked at Pinky. She sighed and kept her head down. Ponyville is done for. At this rate, the infected will start leaving this town and invading the rest of Equestria. We need to help. We obviously need to help. From the princesses? I spoke up. Cantula is so far away, there's no way we can leave on it without getting I trailed off. Thinking about Avalon and Sweetie Belle. Well, they're both dead. What can I tell you? Who else do we go to besides... You said you ordered those cookies from the bakery in Canterlot, right? If we can make it there, we can probably find the culprit. Have they made contact with me? The first she said in a long time. The first she had in a long time. Wait, you didn't make those cookies? I shook my head. I could tell Scooby was also relieved by the news. Though I still feel like this was all my fault. Yeah, there's still more to go. But I don't get a camera. The fastest way there is by flight, and my wing is busted. How about by train? Jack says, I doubt trains will still run after through here after all of this. She's right. We all looked at Pinky. The train is the best option. I tried escaping on Shanley's but headlong abandoned and the conductor eaten. If we can get to the train running again, we can make it to Canterlot. I don't really think we need to see this, do we? Yeah. Is this Little Nightmares music? It is! That's the scene where you get chased by the hunter. Yeah, I know this music. Hold on. But I just want to check just to be sure. Just, give me a few seconds. I think this is it. Hold on. Yeah, that's the same one. Seriously, the same one. Bro, can this stop? I'm not done. Alright, so blood and scary imagery. Part 6, sorry, here we go. We waited for maybe 2 or 3 days. It was hard to... I don't want to mute muted. But it's also kind of loud. We waited for maybe 2 or 3 days. It was hard to keep track in base when AJ claimed her leg was feeling better and my wings still feel busted. Most of our time I spent in silence mourning. I don't know how to pronounce that. AJ and Reggie were still mourning over their sister's gruesome deaths. Reggie often quietly sobbing, while AJ would be on edge and get very angry at the smallest things. They had very different mourning processes. Eventually Pinky wanted to try and insulate her plan and repairing the train. Heading to Canterlot, she watched and listened outside for Fluttershy or any other infected that stepped out of the cottage before sweet bells and everyone's bodies were gone. At first, we silently walked a few feet when suddenly hushed us. "Do you hear that?" There was laughter in the distance. Nothing normal acted like you'd hear at a party. It sounded like sinister, broken, and dead. Pinky, without saying a word, shoved us forward in a sprint. The laughter started following us.
No thank you. No thank you.
Pinky scooped Sue on her back since she couldn't run as fast as us. She must have gotten a look of what was behind us because she shrieked horrifically. This caught the attention of other infected, which started, Don't stop until we get to the station, yelled Pinky. Our lungs were burning at the time the abandoned machine came to view. Oh my god. Sucks to be y'all, I guess. The train was luckily in a better state than I expected. Blood splatters trailed the cars, however, presumably from previous passengers, but otherwise it seemed perfect condition. We ran inside it, tucked under the seats. We just stopped to pull the doors shut. The door slammed loudly. Right, this one only ran straight into a loud crack immediately. Pinky and Agent were at the engine trying to get the train running. How long is this? Oh my god, this is boring. Radio school is so close. Close as... Alright. Radio held school close as infected police started ramming themselves into the train. The car rocked with every violent shove. Sounds of groaning and giggling emitted from outside. Suddenly, a mangled hoof shattered the thick glass of the train. Covered in blood and glass, but still desperately trying to get in. I was panicked. You guys figured it out yet? Trying to. Just hang on, we almost got it. Blue flash shattered around us horribly and stretched faces of our friends peering inside. School screamed and we tried to move away from them. We started moving, train slowly checking before it took off at a rapid speed. Coronavirus. I swear, if coronavirus does this to everybody, man, I'd be running for my life. Then we started moving. The train slowly chugging before taking off at a rapid speed. The affected police struggled to hang on before falling out miles away from us. I sighed in relief. So I'm sure how they managed to start the train. Agent tried to explain it to me. Honestly, I zoned out toward ignition. We finally got out of that town. We hope to never have to see those things again, though I feel good to leave our friends behind. I hope we can still save them. Girlie, they did. What are you talking about? Saving your friends.
Hey, bitch, with a baddie friend, with a baddie.
Eight. Alright. We only got 3 left. Rainbow Dash's journal surviving a wreck. Golly. I'm just gonna mute that because it's kind of loud. Alright. The trip to Canada would be a long one. 3 hours at least. For a while, took the time to calm down. Up to the engine while being conducted. What are you talking about conducted? She literally sitting in the back seat. What you talking about? Because the wind was blowing through the windows, it was hurting our ears, we were pretty cramped in, and I'm so glad we were all together. After a little too much silence, Scooter spoke up. We're going to save Anthony, right? Even after we come to Sweetie Belt. Scooter, both Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belt both just got bodied. There is no way they're going to be living again. And in the mouths of infected. So yeah, they'll never live ever again. Hi, continuing. Everyone fell into a tense silence at that poor Scootaloo. I'm sure that she's still in denial about our friends being, well, dead. Freddie ended up being brave to respond. How about we talk about something else, Scootaloo? Like, lighten up the mood. Yeah. I am not reading all of this. Okay, Pinky, how did you get those scars? That's not polite. Pinky, no, it's okay. I'm surprised it didn't come up sooner. It's not a very nice story, though. Is that okay, or you just said she was okay with it? I know she just wanted to talk about everything other than Sweetie Belle, who's dead and never coming back. Well, when those things started to go, no idea how to say that, but okay. And you all went missing, I decided to start taking ponies to Fluttershy's cottage and avoiding affected. But once Ponies got a good look at my mouth, they were also afraid of me because they just run away. Eventually, Lyra Heartstrings agreed to bunker with me. I'm not sure you want to know her, but she was one of Twilight's old Canterlot friends. Yeah, I remember her. Oh, Bon. Everyone seemed to tense at Pinky's name, Twilight's name. Pinky quickly continued. Anyway, I fed her and gave her some blankets to keep warm. I could tell she was troubled. She told me it's because her girlfriend, Bon, had become infected with the cookies. She apparently watched her mutate into a monster, and sad thing, really sad thing to happen. I would not be doing that if I were you. Then I had fallen asleep. Lyra must have found an axe with some of my stored weapons. While I was sleeping, she attempted to kill me, slashing the axe across my face. I didn't know why she did it. I'm sure she was still afraid and heartbroken for Bonma, so I thought I was infected, so I don't really blame her. She did, after what she did. After that, she ran off. I never saw her again.
she's a tiny baby.
I was shocked. We all were. We sat there staring. When she didn't, how Jack spoke up. How did I just survive an attack like that? I don't know. It must have been as much as it should. Like my face being cut open. Gross, but okay. But after a few minutes of the pain went away. Do you think you got some super healing powers from the cookies? Pinky shrugged. I thought these guys were human. And said she didn't know for sure, what seemed to be the only logical explanation. Then Sue approached Pinky and pulled back her mane and exposed giant teeth marks on her neck. Well, what about this scar? Damn, Pinky, you mean. I'm not talking about that scar. Pinky pushed Scoot away and immediately turned to look ahead. Scoot was in my arms in an instant, muzzling her face into my coat. I glared at Pinky despite her not facing a simple intentional sorry, Scoot. That one's a sad story. Well, can I make it a happy story? Pinky was surprised by this, but I could tell she agreed. Well, after I left, she apologized. She was sorry for what she did. She made herself pull out a little puppy dog for Pinky. Pinky was very happy to have a new puppy friend. I played with the puppy until puppy got too playful and bit Pinky on accident, but in a puppy voice, apologized and licked it better. The end. This could have made Pinky very happy. She thinks Sue was Orion. Wait, there's something on the tracks. No. 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 No, no, no. Oh my god, this is getting annoying. Thank god. What the? Oops, my bad. Alright. I'm having a hard time processing what just happened. We just witnessed anybody else. So the creature that stopped itself on the train tracks could have been nothing more than a horrific monster, but we could all tell that it was Twilight, or used to be at least. It was at first this year. Try doing. What is that thing? Is that? No. It can't be. Stop the train, you're going to hit her. Pinky shuddered, but kept her eyes on Jack. No, it's best that we run that thing over. Then stop and get eaten. I'm sorry. No point we seemed to want to argue, so we held our breaths and embraced for impact. That is not Twilight. I'm sorry, girlies, but those are not Twilight. That's definitely not Twilight. What the frick? But I'm confused. I tried to recall what happened. The next thing we knew, I was lying on the floor of a derailed train. The sound of screaming. The sound of screaming is what jolted me awake upon hearing it. Coming till the engine of the train blast open, and all of us were huddled back. All of us huddled further in the back of the train cars. The infected pony was peering through the blasted hole of the train, laughing uncontrollably, sounding like a crowd of ponies laughing at once. Ugh, gross. We also tried pressing ourselves further to the I don't know what that word says, but it says something car. Hold on, let me see if I can. To the track car when the monsters started to spark and illuminate, threatening another magical blast. But suddenly a shrieking pain stumbled away. I realized the reason why I couldn't do it at first. It was another pony running towards us, or rather a zebra. Sakura! What the heck? Why she look like that? It was undoubtedly Sakura holding some sort of flu in her mouth. Blowing everything she had. It was ear piercing, but seemed to affect Twilight more than the rest of us. Hurry up and follow me. The forest. We must flee. Why does she have to rhyme every single time? We were all in pretty bad shape from the train being derailed, but it was either follow her or get eaten. Yeah. Go to McDonald's. No, my God. No contest, really. We all hopped out of the train, car, and... Oh, that's what that said. Alright. And followed the core in the ever-free forest, where Applejack started screaming behind us. Rest in peace, my dear child. Anyway, I could feel the color leave my face when I turned around. Applejack's leg was caught in Twilight's jaw. She was definitely trying to crawl away. Sakura was on the scene in an instant, blowing a whistle with her full chest. Twilight reacted, but it didn't drop. She said, "Stand up," multiple feet tall, dangling her, threatening to run and take Applejack with her. We something louder than a whistle, Pinky yelled. Okay, that right there is kind of funny. I was shocked when Rarity responded instantly. I tried to stop her. She ran back into the train, jumping onto the engine and magically pulling a lever. The train responded with a loud whistle and pulled off smoke. Twilight shrieked at the noise and dropped Applejack, who I heroically caught on my back with no delay. We all ran from the scene and into the forest, leaving Twilight behind. Oh, no! Okay, we've already read through all of this. Alright. We kept running and running until Sakura assured us we were safe. Frankly, I'm surprised we all made it out of there alive. Alright. Go on with Sakura's leg as soon as we were stopped. Oh, Sakura, I'm so glad you found us. I thought we were goners for sure. More like dead. More like chicken nuggets. Or, rephrasing that, pony nuggets. I was surprised to see a train running through. I'm relieved to see all of you too. Okay, that's craziest rhyme I've heard. I'm sure you've been aware of the chaos in Ponyville. We're trying to make it to Canterlot to get help with Princess to pull an end to all of this, Pinky said. Canterlot is where I'm headed to. I hope I could be the one to lead all of you. Sound-infected ponies respond badly to loud sounds. So blowing a whistle sends them running, I have found. Nice. Good thing you found that out. I don't even know. I don't even know if people wheel run into the fort or the bruh. I don't even want to know what we'll be running into when they have a free forest. I'm glad you're here with us, Sakura, said Rarity. Oh, she's gone. She's so gone. As we started venturing into the forest, I could tell I was falling behind.
AJ, you okay?
Is that your pitching leg? Do you need me to carry you? Oh, no, I'm fine. It's actually my hurt leg from before the blast. I must have made it bad all over again. She says something unsure, but if she says she's fine, then she's fine. Wait, what? Applejack never lies. Alright, part 9. We have one more left. Sakura was through the Everfree Forest on her way to Camelot to get help. Turns out she was headed there for the same reason. I remained in my hut for as long as I could, but I knew for long I wouldn't be secure. Till my local opponent came in for shelter. It was Starlight Glimmer begging me to help her. Starlight is still alive? Rarity gasped in hope. But Sakura hung her head. Starlight's fate is not confirmed. After she visited me, she never returned. The pony was safe in my hut, to be sure. All she wanted to do was find a cure. Why is she rhyming? Okay, so it was a tall order to make a remedy so strong. She did not accept this and told me I was wrong, so I instructed her, go retrieve me a cookie that started this mess, and I could whip up a cure, or at least do my best. So I'm gonna let without pause, since I remember being a lost cause. The infected ponies were still creeping towards my hut. There was no way I could just stay put. I left for Cantaloupe to find help and wait. I was afraid pony about my head suffered its fate.
Ah, I look so happy.
I roamed and discovered something profound. Smiling ponies do not like sound. And as another pony hunted me by smell, covering myself in mud made it harder, I could tell. Pinky and I looked at each other before immediately dunking ourselves into a mud bath. Hope by Schoonage and doing the same. Despite the situation, I couldn't help but smile as we got all muddy. Of course, Rarity grinned and stepped away from the mess. A flick of mud splattered on Rarity's face, followed by a chuckle from Sakura. I know you don't like dirt, Miss Rarity, but covering yourself... I know you don't like dirt, Miss Rarity, but covering yourself with mud is a necessity? I don't know. with much hesitation and arguing, Rarity eventually allowed herself to get muddy. As muddy enough, Zecora seemed to be finished with her story. Despite us having so many questions, which we are about to start, like could possibly find a cure, but Zecora didn't have any of the answers. The journey would be about a 3-day walk. Zecora had told us we wanted to tread carefully in case any infected ponies reached out this far, as well as somehow beat us there, and she was still a problem. That's why I don't think I could bear another friend of mine turning into one of those. Damn, she did. Alright, surviving the Cookie Riders, part 10. February body horror. Wait, he's gonna say Juice slumped onto the ground. Obviously unwell. Wearing her instantly. We're under her in an instant. Hey, yeah! I know she was back. I felt warm. She felt warm when usually. I'm fine, yo. I think I just caught him a little something. Oh no, you can't be sick. We have to get you. We have to get the Camelot together. Applejack gave Scoot a little reassuring smile. Don't worry, one bit sugar cube. It's just a little head cold. It'll be fine. An element of honesty. She was never good at lying. Well, apparently you were proven wrong. I trot through the forest, slowed due to Applejack's worsening conditions. AJ was stumbling so much, Mickey had to press himself up against Applejack's side to keep her safe, stable. Eventually it grew dark. We had to get somewhere to sleep. Zecora threw a blanket over AJ so she could get some rest. We set up camp. Bring her some sort of medicine she made herself. Gathering the firewood while the sun went down was a lot scarier when the threat of mutant ponies lurking around in the shadows. That's where I saw eyes peering at me through every bush and tree. Yucky. Eventually the fire lit and we all surrounded. The next morning, sooner than I thought. I remember falling asleep. We all stretched and slowly woke up. Zecora offering us what the frick? Rations she brought with her. They were dried out berries that tasted like tree bark. Ugh! But food was food. Zecora tried nudging at AJ to wake up. I can't move. Yeah, I bet you can't. I'm just going to skip this because I have very little time left. So y'all can pause to read that. You guys have to. Gross. Alright, so that's done. We read this already.